Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Money in the Bank pay-per-view part 1 for Raver's Universe mode on WWE 2K20. We're coming to you live from Hartford, Connecticut tonight, where we're going to see the first of 6 matches, the first 3 of 6 matches. Those matches are going to be our first 2 tag team matchups in the World Tag Team Championship Tournament, featuring Hart Foundation versus Latino Heat, and also Edge and Christian versus Evolution. We'll also see in the main event of part 1, Ric Flair versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in a no-holds match. Out first is the Hart Foundation. They'll be taking on Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio in our round 1 semifinals of the World Tag Team Championship Tournament. The Hart Foundation is much more experienced as a tag team, and you'd think they'd have to have the advantage. Although Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio certainly surprised a lot of folks by upsetting Undertaker and Kane in the first round in what was a pretty good match. As you can see here, they come out to Eddie Guerrero's music, sporting the Latino Heat shirts. One difference between the Latino Heat and the rest of the teams, or at least the Hart Foundation and the teams they faced, has been their speed and quickness and willingness to be high flyers in this tournament. Sort of sets them apart. Obviously, we're seeing Edge and Christian, who aren't afraid to take it to the extreme in some of their matches, as we've seen in the past. But Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio certainly add a certain level of speed and quickness that we don't see out of other teams. And as the duo jumps into the ring, let's go ahead and get this match underway as we head into the first of our 3 matches tonight. Bret Hart looked a little worse for wear in the last match. He looked a little confused at times. Oh, and look, here he is again, taking a swing at the referee, giving Eddie Guerrero the opportunity to take advantage early. And Eddie Guerrero with the chicken wing face buster there. Big DDT to Bret Hart. Goes for the cover early. Bret Hart hits the rope as he was kicking out. Ref calls rope break, even though it was a kick out at the same time. Big European uppercut from Eddie. Looks like he's tagging into Rey Mysterio. What kind of thing are they going to do? No tag team, double team maneuver there. Rey Mysterio with the crucifix roll up. Looks like that may have knocked Bret out a little bit. Rey Mysterio with a huge Hurricane Rana throws Bret into the corner, keeping himself between Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Goes for another one. Bret Hart rolls outside to try to get a little bit of a rest, but looks like Rey Mysterio isn't going to let him do that, and he goes with the Sunset Flip Flower Bomb to the outside. Bret Hart has taken a lot of damage early on in this match. It's been all Latino Heat so far. Oh, big reverse spin kick from Mysterio. Goes for the wheelbarrow, but Bret Hart reverses it. Looks like Bret might be in advantage now. Bret is into yellow body damage. He's going for something on the outside, and it looks like he's got him up and is going to drop him with a powerbomb right onto the barricade. Swings him around and slams him into that Money in the Bank sign. As you can see, normally every week on Raw, that we do not normally have that extra sign there. It's normally just an apron. This week we've got that sign, which will allow for folks to do a little more damage with moves like that. In comes now Anvil Neidhart with the big power moves. Ray gets out of there quickly, brings in Eddie Guerrero, and both men go for something. Neither connect. Both men up quickly. Eddie Guerrero up a little faster, gets the advantages, whips him into the corner, but Neidhart says, no way, not doing that to me. Takes him out with the big power clothesline. Eddie Guerrero, using his quickness, gets out of the way. Flips him over with the snapmare. Big drop kick. Neidhart moves. Eddie Guerrero lands on those ribs. Let's see. Big punch to the head. And then just flings him across the ring. Puts him into the corner. Are we going to see some double team moves from the Hart Foundation? We sure are. Looks like they're going to set him up for something. What are they going for? Big double back body drop between the Hart Foundation. And, oh, Eddie Guerrero was playing possum. He rolls him up 1, 2, and just a 2 count there from Eddie Guerrero. Big clothesline from Bret Hart. Kick to the shoulder. Oh, Eddie Guerrero with the big running drop kick. Tags in Ray. Bret Hart still crumpled down from that drop kick. Russian leg sweep from Mysterio. What's he got going now? Another drop kick, but Bret shoves it away. Now goes for the running bulldog. Drops him right on his face. Ooh, the point of that elbow right across the face there. Probably hit him right in the nose, and then goes for the jumping leg drop. Whips him into the corner. Looks like it's time to get Anvil back in. Nothing fancy here. It looks like they're just going to put the big right hand right to the abdomen. Ooh, big German suplex from Anvil. They really have a big size advantage in this match. Bret Hart's not a huge guy, weighing in around 225, 30 pounds, but still much larger than Mysterio. Anvil probably tops in around 280, 290, tosses him across the ring. Using his power, looks like he's just going for a vertical suplex and drops him right on over. Rey Mysterio kips up, though. It looks like he's going for the comeback, but a big shoulder tackle from Anvil ends that before it even gets started, and then just a stomp right across the head. Rey Mysterio's into orange body damage and yellow head damage now. Drags him over to the corner to make sure he can't get a quick tag to Eddie Guerrero. Looks like he's setting him up for his the Cobra Clutch. He has him in the Cobra Clutch. He's really whipping him around. He's got him going. Eddie Guerrero gets in, hits him with a drop kick, and breaks up the move. Big stomp right to the midsection of Mysterio. Now tosses him into that turnbuckle. Another suplex here from Neidhart. This time a little more delayed variety. Drops him back on over. And Mysterio is now in red head damage and orange body damage. It looks like Neidhart might be setting him up for the finisher. Could he be going for the big running power slam? It looks like he is. And boom! Drops him right on the back. Drops Rey Mysterio into red damage. Looks like he's going to take out Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero doesn't fall for it. Big springboard drop kick on the Neidhart, saving his partner. Rey Mysterio kicks up and was going to go for something, but Neidhart is back up. Catches him with a couple of punches and a kick and a big spinning discus clothesline that wipes Mysterio out. Picks him back up. Tosses him into the corner. It's going to get Bret Hart in now. What do we got here? It looks like maybe they're going for another one of those big back body drops. Sure are. Flips him on over. Really doing the damage on Mysterio's lower back. Tries to take out Guerrero again. Guerrero doesn't fall for it. Nobody is going to out-cheat Eddie Guerrero, that's for sure. Eddie Guerrero catches him, punches him in the face, and another springboard drop kick, this time taking out Bret Hart, who is worse for wear of the two men in Hart Foundation with yellow head and body damage. Let's see, what does he have in mind here? Nope. Rey Mysterio has taken a beating, getting him awfully close to that corner. Looks like he's setting him up for big pile driver. Now he gets Guerrero out. He knocks him down. What's he going to go for here? Is he setting him up? Looks like he might be going for that sharpshooter. Locks in the sharpshooter. Mysterio reverses it. Oh my gosh, before even any damage can be done, Mysterio reverses it. Looks like he knew what he was going for. Bret Hart goes with a big clothesline, takes him out. I thought that was going to be the end. Big elbow right across the top of the head. Right in front of Mysterio, climbs to the top, drops the big fist, misses, and Mysterio rolls out of the way. Goes for the Hurricane Rana. It looks like he set him up for the 619. He whips him around, catches him right across the face. And goes for the cover. 1, 2, Neidhart gets in right at the last minute and breaks it up. Mysterio was trying to get the double team move, trying to tag in Eddie Guerrero, but Bret Hart reverses it, drops him with the big back body slam. And tags in. Looks like he's going to try to tag in Neidhart. He sure does. They go for a double team move. And Neidhart goes to the second rope. Big double axe handle right across the arm. Drops him right across the back of the neck. Rey Mysterio is worse for wear. Looking in terrible shape. Another tag team move possibly between these two. Nope, Rey Mysterio breaks it up. He goes for the Hurricane Rana. Gets him, flips him around. And is it time to make the tag? Rey Mysterio needs to tag in Eddie Guerrero. And he finally tags in his partner. Will we see Latino Heat take advantage? He hits with a big European uppercut, but Neidhart kicks him in the stomach. Power slam from Neidhart. Big boot right across the forehead. Goes to work on the arm and the shoulder. Another stomp. Neidhart is not a technical wrestler, as we see as he continues to just punch Eddie Guerrero right in the head. And drops him right across the neck again, across that knee. But Eddie Guerrero catches him with a kick, gets back up, reverses it now. What does he have in mind? He swings away, keeps swinging away. It looks like maybe was trying to take the referee out. Maybe to set up some kind of shenanigans there, as only Eddie Guerrero can do, Neidhart whips him back into the corner. We've got another tag team move combination coming here. Back elbows, drops Eddie Guerrero down. He's going for the tag. He gets the tag into Mysterio. Not sure if that's the smartest move given how much damage Mysterio has taken. Maybe he's caught enough. As you can see, he's holding his ribs there. Big running bulldog from Bret Hart. Now, jumping pile driver from Bret Hart. What's he got? Is he setting him up? I think he's going to go for that sharpshooter for the second time. Second time. Eddie Guerrero is back up. Hart has him locked in this time. Looks like he's on a submit, but Eddie Guerrero saves the day for Latino Heat. If Eddie hadn't have jumped in, I don't think Rey Mysterio was getting it out of that one the second time. And now Bret Hart tags back in. Jim the Anvil Neidhart here. Another big punch to the stomach. And another German suplex to Mysterio. Big knee right across the head. Mysterio is not moving. Has taken a ton of damage in this match. Meanwhile, Jim Neidhart is the freshest man with only yellow head damage. Looks like now he might be attacking the lower body, maybe to try and set up some more damage on that lower half so they can lock in that sharpshooter one more time. Picks him up. What's he got now? It looks like he's worn himself out. Oh, he puts him back in the Cobra Clutch. Will he be able to get out of it? Eddie Guerrero saves Mysterio one more time. Neidhart doesn't like it. So it brings in Guerrero with the big suplex. Drops him right across the back. Looks like he's going for something, but Eddie Guerrero runs to the outside. Setting him up, waiting. Are we going to see the big power slam one more time? We are. The running power slam from Neidhart. Goes for the cover. Rope break. His foot was under the rope. He did not pay attention to his position in the ring, allowing the hurt Mysterio to get out of that move. Mysterio now has a little bit of life after that kick out. Sets him up across the ring. What's he going for? Slides under. Hits him with the big Hurricane Rana. Flips him over. But Eddie Guerrero, his partner, is still down on the outside. Mysterio cannot tag out. He's going to have to continue in this match. Anvil swipes away the drop kick. Brings him into the corner. Tags in Bret Hart. Big punch to the stomach. Mysterio. You cannot say that the man does not have an ounce of quit in him. He is fighting his way out of this. He's been in some predicaments early on. continues to fight in spite of now being in 2 Cobra clutches and 2 sharpshooters. I'm not sure how much more damage he can take. Big back body drop there from Bret Hart. Kips up. Looks like he's going to try to come back. In fact, he hits the 619. He's just got to complete it. Can he hit it? He takes and knocks Eddie Guerrero off the apron. As he swings through, he goes for the cover. Is this going to be it for Bret Hart? 1, 2, and I'm not sure if he kicked out. It looks like he may have kicked out, but Neidhart broke it up anyway. Rey Mysterio can't believe it. Now into dark red body damage. He flips him over with the sunset flip. And let's see, he went for something. Bret Hart blocks it. A third pile driver. Looks like Hart's going to try and take out Guerrero. Guerrero just hopped up. He didn't have time to defend himself. He's out. Will this finally do it? This is the 3rd sharpshooter on Rey Mysterio. Will he be able to kick out? No. He has had too much damage done to him, and he has to tap. The Hart Foundation are your winners, and will be moving on to the finals of the WWE World Heavyweight Tag Team Championship Tournament with a big, hard-fought victory over Latino Heat. Rey Mysterio took a ton of damage in that match, yet somehow it took 3 sharpshooters and 2 Cobra clutches for him to finally tap out. What a hard-fought victory for the Hart Foundation. You cannot question the courage of Rey Mysterio. Unfortunately, they just did not have enough tonight to take out the Hart Foundation. As we can see the replay there, lots of double team moves from the Hart Foundation, including this one, the big back elbow drop there on the Eddie Guerrero. And there are your winners as we move on to the second match of Universe Mode and our second match in this semifinal round of the World Tag Team Tournament. Now, first in this second tag team tournament match is Edge and Christian. Edge and Christian will be facing Evolution. They certainly also will be the fan favorites in this match. Evolution. Oh my gosh, Evolution is out. It looks like they're not waiting to get introduced. They're going to get this match started early. They're coming out to attack Edge and Christian. I was just going to say, they attacked Nation of Domination after their match last week. And now they are attacking Edge and Christian early on in this match. Randy Orton sets him up with the neck breaker. We know Edge has had some neck damage in his career. Will this come into play in this tournament? We do not know. Randy Orton whips him into the corner, goes for a big punch, but Edge reverses it, drops him with the headbutt. Doesn't look like that neck breaker had done too much damage. But here he comes with the big jumping bulldog. May have busted Randy Orton open early in this match. We have seen some blood from Orton. Whips him into the corner after trying to get his partner Christian tagged in. Instead, Orton reverses it, whips him into the opposite corner. And will we see something from Batista? No, both men were trading reversals early on. And let's see. Oh, Batista does tag himself in. We have seen some signs of one-upmanship here from Batista and Orton in both matches. Both men refusing to tag in while getting the other one, trying to get the other one to do more damage before they were ready. In this case, Batista brings himself in and hits the big running power slam onto Edge. And then it's fired up. Batista gets reversed by Edge, drops him with a big punch across the back of the neck. Batista does not go down. That is one tough, powerful man. They certainly will have the power advantage in this match. Edge tags in Christian with the big double axe handle. Combo move, and then takes him over with the back body drop. Picks him up, whips him back into the corner. Tags Edge right back in. Edge looks like he's going to be going with a big boot right into the stomach. Edge and Christian are definitely trying to get lots of quick tags. And here will we see another one as Christian gets up and down and we tag him in. Big flapjack, double flapjack from Edge and Christian. Cuts off Batista from making the hot tag to Randy Orton. Now goes to work on the shoulder and the arm, trying to pull that out of socket. Batista uses a lot of power moves, so Christian is able to negate that with doing damage to that shoulder so that he can't lift him. That would be smart moves there from Edge and Christian. As you can see, these two are really taking quick tags. Picks him up into the wheelbarrow slam, drops him right across the back. Orton reaching out for the tag. Edge takes him out before Batista can get there. Looks like they've decided to focus on taking out Batista in this match. Got him into yellow head damage and now working on that shoulder one more time. Whips him into the corner. Goes for something. Batista reverses it. Edge gets knocked down. Batista is getting out of there while he can. Makes the tag to Orton. Orton comes in, catches a big boot. I think he might have caught him a little low on that one. Where was that kick? He catches him with the power slam. And meanwhile, Christian continues to do his stair climbing over there. Gotta love WWE 2K20 sometimes. Big tornado DDT from Edge. Whips him into the corner. Double team now. We're going to see the flapjack again to Orton this time. We sure are. Big flapjack. Now Christian comes in. Evolution has gotten in very little offense since they attacked early on. Christian hits the big running drop kick in the corner and now hits him with the big running knee strike, and he definitely liked that. Punches Batista in the face. Drops him across that rope. Those ropes are made out of steel cable covered by just a thin cloth that had to do a lot of damage to Batista's midsection there. Looks like he's dropping him for that reverse DDT. And now as he's setting him up, it looks like he might be going for the kill switch. Drops him right across. His head bounces off the mat. Goes for the cover. Will this be enough? Batista's in red, head damage 2 and 3. Oh my goodness, Orton cannot believe it. I can't believe it either. In a quick match. Oh my gosh. Batista. Maybe there's more to the damage that we didn't know, but Batista's head bounced off that mat in a big way as we see the flapjack. Oh, look at that replay. As we look at that flapjack, we see Batista's head bouncing off the mat, and then he bounces off of it again there as the 2-0 slam him in. Maybe there was some kind of damage. They don't want to use the word concussion, but maybe there's something we didn't see as Batista looks like he might have been out of it there on that reverse DDT. And Edge and Christian move on to face Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation, in the finals in in part 2 of Money in the Bank. And now it's for part 1's main event. We see Ric Flair coming out to the ring as he is battling Stone Cold Steve Austin. These two have really had their moments in Universe mode so far, both attacking each other backstage. And we see Stone Cold attacking Ric Flair, not waiting for this match to get into the ring. It is a no-holds-barred match. The pinfall must take place in the ring, but other than that, there are no rules. The pinfall or submission has to happen inside that squared circle. Otherwise, these two guys can fight around the entire arena if they want. There are no holds barred, no disqualifications. This is just a fight between these two men who do not like each other. Stone Cold is going up the ramp. Looks like maybe he was going to get a running start and hits him with the big clothesline. Walking down to the ring. Maybe he's just looking for something to beat on him with. And yes, he has gone under the ring and is grabbing a chair and right across the head of Flair. Takes him out and celebrates. The crowd doesn't know quite what to think. Looks like he was going for something else. Meanwhile, Flair whips him back across his to the outside there. Whips him into the barricade. Austin stumbles on his way. Big slams with the chair from Steve Austin. Ric Flair is laid out. Oh, he caught him with the edge of that chair right in the midsection. And let's see, Austin with a big punch takes Flair on out. Flair is not looking good. What is Austin going for here? Hits him with a power bomb, potentially. Right on the edge of the chair and on the ramp. Oh my gosh, Ric Flair's in yellow, body damage. And now it looks like Austin is going for the steel stairs. He is not messing around in this match. He sets them down. Thought he was going to attack with them instead. He sets up the chair. Looks like he's got something planned. I'm not sure what. Picks him up one more time. And power bombs him on those steel steps. Ric Flair is in serious pain. His back is not doing well. Boom! Oh my goodness, Lou Thesz press, and he attacks. His head had to have bounced off of that steel ramp, and he is now in yellow head damage as well. Ric Flair slowly getting up. Stunner! Stone Cold Stunner! My God, that Stone Cold Stunner has taken out Ric Flair on the outside, but he cannot pin him out there. Was that a smart move? He cannot take advantage. Whips him in, trips over the steel steps, and is taken out. And see, Stone Cold has liked that. Now he goes and runs after him. Wakes a punch, but he comes up short. Whips him into the steel steps, what remains of them. What is he going to go for here? And, oh, Ric Flair reverses it. Oh, he trips over the first set of steel steps and lands head first into the second one. But Stone Cold doesn't seem to be too damaged from that nasty fall. Takes him out with the clothesline. He has really taken advantage. Oh, Ric Flair with the low blow. That will even things up in a hurry. He hits him right in the ding-ding. He takes him out with the low blow. Now he has the stairs. He's setting him up for something. He grabs the chair, hits him with the chair in the midsection. After getting hit in the low section, Ric Flair continues to hit Stone Cold in the knees. Ric Flair is the master of the figure four and looks to be attacking those lower legs with the chair. We can see Stone Cold wears a knee brace on that left knee, but he's hitting both knees with this chair. And now Stone Cold is in yellow body and yellow leg damage. Ric Flair drops the chair, gets him into the ring. Ric Flair looks like he doesn't want this match to go too much longer, drops him across the back of the neck, and Austin writhes in pain across the mat. DDT, DDT, oh, DDT on the chair. Now Ric goes to work on that leg. Ric Flair knows how to do damage. All of those knee shots, and Stone Cold looks like that knee is in severe pain. But he gets up, snapmare takeover, kicks him in the back with the good right leg. The left leg looks to have been taking more damage, but Ric Flair now attacks that right leg. Doesn't seem to care which leg. He just seems to be taking out both legs, setting him up. Eventually, you know we're going to see the figure four. As Austin tries to drag himself up, Ric Flair helps him. Gives us a woo, and he puts him in to the figure four. He's locked it on, and he's reversed it. Austin has reversed it. Flair gets out of there. Flair gets out of there, but not before Austin's done has a little more damage done. Sets him up against the rope. What's he going to do here? Looks like he's going to do a guillotine. Drops him right across the throat. And back to the chair. And we're going to see more targets. Oh, this time on the right leg. More target on both of those knees. This time right across the chest. Continues to beat him with this chair. The chair is the method of attack for Ric Flair. And he is showing no mercy as he continues to hit him across the back and the legs. Picks him up. Drops him on the shoulder breaker this time. Austin rolls to the outside. Flair is the dirtiest player in the game. He does not mind breaking a rule. But Austin is also the Texas Rattlesnake and is certainly not one who's afraid of a fight on the outside. But Flair, it was often said, Flair, being outside with Flair is not a place that you want to be because of all the dirty cheating tactics that he knows. But however, in this match, he certainly has been the one more apt to be in the ring. Of course, you know, when you have a chair in the ring, who really cares if you're inside or outside? Flair sets up the table. Not sure what he has in mind there. Oh, goes Austin with the big bulldog right across the tabletop. And slams his head now into the Money in the Bank table. Now he's covered up by it. Picks him up out from underneath it and tosses him across the ring, trying to get some room on the outside. Both men have had a lot of damage done to them. Oh, Austin goes for something. He does not connect. Neither does Flair. Both men trading reversals now. And Flair runs away, trying to get some room, create some space between him and Austin. Gut wrench, suplex. Oh, lands on the monitor. Slams his head across the table. And not sure what he's doing here. Looks like he's just letting him rest. Oh, big slam across the forehead. And Austin tosses him into the steel steps. Oh, hits him in the stomach and maybe caught the corner right in his junk. But Flair reverses it. Oh, and returns the favor. These two men do not like each other in the least. Now Flair has the steel steps. What does he have in mind? Looks like he's taking him into the ring. And he sure is. He's going into the ring. Austin follows back in. Flair goes for a pile driver. And now Austin is laid out flat in the ring. Grabs the chair. And oh, continues to beat down with the chair. Hitting on the hamstring and lower back. I'm not sure what Flair is doing. He might just be catching his breath. Austin barely can stand, having to use the ropes to get up after all of this damage to his legs. Oh, Flair hits him in the abdomen and drops another DDT. No, Flair. No, Flair. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, he picks up the steps. His leg is captured in the chair. Drops the steel steps. Oh, my gosh. Oh, look at Austin. Austin might be seriously injured. His leg was crushed inside of those. And, oh, my gosh. Flair now locks him in the figure four on the chair. Again, Austin is trying. He's trying to stay on the figure four. He is fighting. I cannot believe it. He doesn't tap out. Flair cannot believe it either. He lets go. He must have wanted a better grip. He puts him back in it for a third time. It is the third time he's been in this figure 4 leg lock. And Austin, who usually will not tap out, has had to tap out. I cannot believe it. It must be seriously injured for Steve Austin to tap out after that horrible shot he took. As we see the replays, Austin had advantage early on the outside, even hitting a stunner, but he did not get them in the ring where he could get the pin. And there we see those figure 4 that did it. Ric Flair wins the no-hold-bars match, and there is your winner. Ric Flair celebrates. He takes out Steve Austin, and Austin may be injured after taking that big steel step blow right across the chair while his leg was locked in. And it looks like Ric Flair hasn't had enough. He hits him one more time, drops him again. Big DDT, and Austin can't even get up. Not again. No, Flair. His legs had enough damage already. Please do not do this. Oh, he puts it back in the chair. Not again. This time at least there's no steel steps, but Ric Flair climbs to the top. Big splash right across the chair. And look, oh my God, Austin is screaming in pain. Screaming in pain. Austin is out, injured. Now, Ric Flair sets him up for that patented big knee drop, drops it right across the forehead. That looks like that was just for good measure. Austin is still fighting though. He's trying to get up. Oh, look at how bad it was on that leg. And now Flair, for one more time, locks him into the figure 4. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time here on part 1. Please be sure to tune in for part 2. If you like this video, give us a like or a subscribe down below. Make sure you turn back in for Universe Part 2 and watch the next show with 3 great matchups, including who will win the name of the NWO. That's all we have time here. Thank you for watching.